Let's see what we have here today for us, Gemini. Not looking for anything in particular, but it would be nice to see what's going on with the zodiac's love messages and reading. Yeah, it's something related about relationships for Aries so far. Taurus did not want to participate in anything to do with love or relationships. It was more to do with money. Let's see what Gemini's got. Let's see what Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Vedic. This will be a message for us. Okay. At the At the bottom of the deck we have the Moon. And then we have Temperance. Let me lay out all the cards first and then I can go through the reading. The Fool, definitely a new beginning. So I'm getting something about opposition because the Temperance card is opposite to I mean, it's Sagittarius, so that's our the sign opposite to Gemini. Yes, of course you can. It's got nothing to do with, you know, people born under that sign. No, it's not about that. It's just about this. Like, the cards are a hint for me to speak about certain topics. So, right, you're looking away from situations and circumstances from the past, Six of Cups, that have created a sort of opposition energy, right, in your life when it comes to relationships. Something about the past, it being opposed to you and your more authentic. So you've had to possibly hide a big portion of who you truly are, even if a little bit resonated in the opposition field in the past. It no longer resonates. Like, you all might have had common grounds when it came to education or the place that you live, etc., but your real self always remained in the shadows, hidden, right? Hermit mode. This is like you're moving towards enlightenment, getting to know about yourself more. In the past, it was dominated by opinions, possibly more suitable to a different person, different type of soul, a soul that was on a different journey, which was part of this, and it was just assumed by a lot of people, because your true authentic self, what you really wanted, let's just say the things that you wanted out of life, those were very, very much hidden in the past. I don't think anybody was showing up in your life, or whoever you've met in your past, nobody was showing up in their true sense. You know, they were just going along with things that they were told to go along with, and somebody is having major regret and disappointment over you, or there's loss. Like, I feel that they lost There's a loss that is hitting someone, okay, something about a past loss because of how their energy was completely opposed to what you were saying. And now that you have understood who you really are and what is it that your soul is looking towards, so it's like an enlightenment happening. And this sort of rejection, it's like your energy is in rejection mode to everything else that's transpired. I don't know when somebody's not, it's like this cringe energy, it's like this, it's not only repulsion, it's like you're cringing, like, you know, you're shrinking, you shrunk yourself, you know, against this. Look at this, like this person, you're having to shrink from the presentation of things that are coming from the past in the future after enlightenment. Maybe it's already done, okay, maybe this enlightenment process is already done, and I can feel you, Gemini, you know. It's just like somebody's unable to take this rejection, or you always knowing, or you always being in your own zone, in your own path and understanding of it, but it never being shown. So they've possibly assumed things which are completely quite opposite to you. This is okay. So I'm doing a Gemini reading, right, and the Sagittarius card is right in the middle. It's like the main thing that's coming up for you, or for Gemini, which is the opposite sign in the zodiac, right? So people from your childhood have absolutely no idea. People around you in your life have absolutely no idea. Forget that. The reason why I'm saying that they have no idea is because of who you truly are, is because they have a completely opposite view of you. That's having a completely opposite view is as good as being clueless, okay? And in the past, or the approaches, people approaching you based on this complete opposite view of who you truly are, okay? They've completely misjudged your energy and placed it somewhere where it definitely does not belong. We have the Empress, and I'm seeing the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles, okay? This could, it's just that it's just that your energy moves out. You don't keep it stagnating. It's flowing. It's something about you, Gemini. It's like the energy keeps it's following, it's moving, it's always moving. A Temperance, like, could also be like it's being shifted and moved out and away from people who want to dominate over you, because they don't understand this, like, you know, they want to control you, because, and then control you with some sort of guilt and regret. So you might want to be careful, like, you know, you might have people coming towards you who you have clearly rejected time and again. They keep appearing that like, you know, they keep making offers for you to having to reject, and they might be trying to transfer, they might be trying to make you feel they might be up to something that they think if they did something, it will make you regret that decision of rejecting you, and then you're suddenly going to accept their offer sometime in the future. It's like when you understand something, it's coming up to be like that. It's just that the bottom line is that they have a completely people from your childhood, from your past, who are in your life right now, have a completely opposite view of you, and they're stuck with it. They're stuck with it. The reason why they're feeling regret and sadness and loss and sorrow is because they are basically Ten of Swords. They're feeling betrayed. It's like they were expecting you to oblige by now. Like, they were expecting you to oblige. Okay. They're expecting you to oblige, but you aren't. Knight of Wands. Like I said, in the past, even in the past, so this is the past card for the clarification portion of this reading. It's like your back was turned to them and you were floating away, doing your own thing. Look at that Knight of Wands. On your quest, I think there is a dragon there in your own world. Why? Because maybe you gave up a long time ago. Maybe you gave up a long time ago with this past situation, the past portion of your life. You gave up a long time ago. For your own sanity or for your own growth, you had to build a fictional world in your mind, which you did. It's all coming together. Okay, let's see let's leave that portion aside. Things are being brought together. You're being watched over. You're being watched over, definitely. Things are coming together. The right sort of things coming together, okay, for you. There is I'm being asked. Okay, so this is the High Priestess. Intuition. There is somebody who is genuinely in regret over losing some opportunity in the past. Okay, this might be someone who you don't necessarily have a history with, but you've already met them. Okay, High Priestess. So you intuitively know who this is. Okay, intuitively know who this is. You've met them as on your adventures, like while you were floating about in your own world, in your own fictitious world. You met them. We have the Justice card. Okay, so Libra coming up in the future. It's something about truth. They want to speak something to you after a matter has been settled. A Six of Cups again. Look at that. This is a very strong soul. This is a strong soul connection. They find you very, very mysterious. They find you very, very mysterious. They also feel that they made a mistake. I mean, they made a mistake for listening to other people's opinions, and they lost a chance somewhere in the past. Something about, okay, so there's a bunch of people from your past who have absolutely no understanding about you. They've assumed something about your past, about you, which is a completely opposite to who you really are. So they're absolutely clueless as to who you are, and then they feel betrayed by you because you never stuck around. Okay, oil and water is a mix, and then incoming is this energy who finds you very mysterious. They lost some sort of opportunity in the past because they were hooked on to some sort of so it's in the air that opinion about you, a completely opposite opinion about you was spread in the air. So they regret that. They regret listening to other people about you, and now it's like they're going to balance it out. So they're working on it. Your past, there's going to be like, there's secretly something's happening in the background, in the shadows. It's working itself out, and it's going to be balanced out. Whatever this mistake or regret was in the past is going to be balanced out. Like, the secret is going to be revealed, and then we have the Justice card. Okay, so that's all I have for you. I'll see you in the next one.